Brad, what's going on, my friend?
Not much, dude. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You had a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. How about yourself?
Pretty good, but I wish I could go for some pumpkin pie.
You need a pumpkin? Here, watch this. Hold on. I got one right here. We could try this thing that I saw on TV. We can try to do. I can try to give it to you via the force. I think so. Here, just
Okay,
focus on it and try to take it.
okay,
There you go. You got it,
maybe.
Bert. Take it.
the
What'd you do?
force, baby. Woo!
What's going on, guys and gals, and welcome to Good Real Hunting, where we hunt for the good reels so you don't have to. It's your boy Brad, got the Brett Man over here, and we're coming at you today with another Mandalorian recap episode for Chapter 13, The Jedi. A lot of stuff to tackle here. Good times, good times. Brett, first impressions, you jacked about it or what?
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, but this is probably the most important episode out of all of The Mandalorian.
I agree. Now,
I
before we get into
absolutely love this episode.
Absolutely. Before we get into it, there are going to be spoilers about the Chapter 13 in this episode here today. And of course, if you have not seen our previous Mandalorian recap episodes, you can check those out right over here. And also, we got some good Star Wars stuff coming down the line, so be ready for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, this is a spoiler warning. So if you have not seen Chapter 13, The Jedi, stop this video, go to Disney Plus and watch it, and come right back to our channel so you can hear our thoughts about this amazing episode.
Right, you are. Well, let's get into it there, Ted. This episode here, Chapter 13, was directed by Dave Filoni. Okay, this is the dude that he brought you the Clone Wars and the Rebel
Yes,
cartoon
the
shows.
little animated series, which yes, this particular chapter was heavily influenced on those two cartoon episodes or
Absolutely.
series.
Absolutely. So it was a perfect time to bring him in and get us introduced to your girl there. Um, you know,
Ahsoka.
yeah, do you want to talk about her a little bit, Brett? I know you probably know a little bit more about her than I do. All I've seen about her is what I've seen in this episode.
Well, to me, kind of like in a way, the best explainer. She's kind of like a female version of Anakin. Like she's ruthless, she's careless, but unlike our boy Anakin, though, she does everything with the purest intentions. Sometimes her purest intentions could get the best of her, but she is very. I like Ahsoka. Like I'm super happy that they brought her along with the Mandalorian. I just want to know like what she has been up to, and so I thought she did a really good job. And she was played by Rosario Dawson, which I thought she did an amazing job with this character.
I agree, man. I think she did a pretty good job, and I thought I think it was a really good introduction to her. So we start the episode off. We're down there on Corvus, right? And we have this cool little introduction to the planet. You got the girl up there, and it's almost Game of Thrones kind of stuff going on here. You got the gate; they're up there. Ahsoka's down there tearing it up, you know. And I thought it was shot really well. It's a really cool introduction to her character and her tactics. The way the fog was kind of coming in, you could kind of see her moving through the shadows and stuff and tearing people up.
Yeah,
Um,
and it was shot dark too, but like, and it kind of bothered me for a little bit. And I kind of just, understood like, okay, it's supposed to be like the lighting and everything's supposed to be this dark, just because there's some dark shit going on around this planet. So
yeah, there was, and I like the way the planet was set up with the trees, the dead trees everywhere, and the fog rolling in. And again, just seeing her running through the shadows, tearing, slicing people up was really cool. Cool.
yeah, and the white lightsabers is a very nice touch too.
Yeah, dude, that was cool. And I liked it was just a great introduction to her character. I think you could see that she's exciting to watch and she's badass at the same time. So that was cool. And then we kind of go, Mando then arrives in Corvus. She's like, I'll be back. You better make up your mind, whatever you're going to be doomed. You're all doomed. And then Mando arrives like the next day, and he comes strolling in and they're like, yeah, state your business there, my bud. And he's like, yeah, well, I'm here looking for a Jedi. And they let him in, offers Mando the Beskar spear in order to go kill the Jedi. So it worked out in his favor. He gets to learn where the Jedi is, and it was a good first look at what's behind the gates with the prisoners and the kind of authoritarian ruling there. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, the spear kind of to me looks like Wakandian, which I think that was pretty cool. Just the way it was used by the magistrate lady, and which I hate her right off the get go. Which again, you're supposed to. So I feel like they did a good job on making us hate her real early on.
I agree, my man. I like the magistrate character a little bit. I mean, I didn't like her, but I like the character. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She was. It was cool. It was a cool, a nice little villain there. Anyway, makes the deal with the Beskar, and then you get the cool introduction between Mando and Ahsoka there in the woods, which was cool. Nice little quick fight. We get to see the Beskar protects against lightsabers, which is neat. I never knew anything did that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Which that comes into play with the spear.
Absolutely, and they tear it up. Just quick fight. It was awesome, though. We get to see a lot of good action there, and then we get they realize they're friends, and then we start learning about your boy Grogu, dude, not Baby Yoda, Grogu.
Yeah, sorry guys, Baby Yoda is officially dead. Starting today, it's Grogu now.
Which is, I think it's a pretty good name.
I like the name, and gosh, we learned about the backstory of Grogu because he got trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant by Master Yoda. How fitting! And just explain that the Empire, when the Jedi failed, they hid Grogu away, and Grogu is like suppressing his powers of the Force, and that's how he was able to survive this long.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I like that. Like that makes a lot of sense. Like to hide his power so he can hide from the Empire.
Yeah, I dig it, man, and I like the fact that he wasn't one of the younglings that was that's life was taken away on the night of the incident there.
Order 66.
Yeah, from that. So he made it. He's out. He's ready to move some stones around a little bit, somewhat. But yeah, it was cool. And then that was a nice scene where you get to learn about Grogu. It was cool to finally learn about him. And then Mando and Ahsoka, they go and tear it up.
Yeah, and before that, just like I like this interaction between Mando and Grogu. Okay, like Grogu might not listen to me, but he might listen to you. And then he pulled out that little sphere that Grogu was so intense with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was another great bonding moment between the two.
Absolutely, dude. I liked it a lot, and they've had a lot of good bonding moments this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And to me, he didn't Baby Yoda or Grogu. So that's going to take some time to get used to saying that. Grogu was a hungry little bastard in this whole season, but this is actually the very first season where he hasn't ate anything.
Well, that's because Thanksgiving was yesterday, dude. He's full.
More, you could say he's stuffed.
Oh my gosh!
All right, let's move on. So yes, Mando and Ahsoka, they made a deal where if Mando helped Ahsoka save this village, then Ahsoka will train Grogu. So yep. Brad, continue on.
They go there. They arrive. Ahsoka's tearing it up. Like always, she flies up there. She's kicking all kinds of ass up there with her lightsabers, and then it's revealed Mando steps in, and he's like, "Yeah, the other bad guy, I forget his name, but he was just kind of a side character." He shows in, and he's like, "Oh, I guess you're up there with the freaking Jedi now." He's like, "Well, it looks that way." And then Ahsoka and the Magistrate are back there duking it out, dude. She's got the spear, she's got the sabers. And it was a pretty cool little choreographed fight back there, I thought. I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. I like the way it kept kind of cutting back between that and then Mando and the dude out front, kind of setting up a dual Western style.
Yeah, did you like Ahsoka's fighting style too?
I did. I liked it quite a bit, man.
It was unique.
Yeah, I really did. I thought it's going to be fun. Hopefully she comes back at some point, but we'll see. Maybe not. It was cool. So they go and tear it up. And then we get obviously Mando does the little duel thing, shoots the guy. It's a cool little Western throwback. I really like that. And then we have Ahsoka taking on a victory back there as well. And then we learn about Grand Admiral Thrawn coming back. So that's
which I was thrilled when they mentioned him. I don't know too much about him, but from what I do know, he is a super genius when it comes to strategy, and he's very dangerous for the Republic.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see it because I know he was a fan favorite in the novels, the Thrawn trilogy, if you will.
Hmm.
Heir to the Empire, I believe, is the first one. I didn't read much of the books. Actually, I didn't read any of the books in the entirety, but I did start that one a long time ago. And I was really into the character of Thrawn. I mean, I didn't get, again, I'm not the person to ask about the books, neither is Brett, but I was interested, and I'm interested to see him come into live action and see where things go, because I think he seems to be a favorite villain of the fans of the franchise here. So
Hmm. Yes, and then and a lot of people are thinking like, okay, so why is Thrawn relevant to the Mandalorian? From what I understood, I did kind of some like researching of an article, which I'll post that article down below in the description. But from what I best understood, Ahsoka is looking for Thrawn so she can relocate Ezra, which he is a popular character in the Rebels TV show, and it's like he saved Ahsoka like from from the battle between Darth Vader and her, and then they got like separated, and supposedly Thrawn is responsible for Ezra's disappearance. So that's why Ahsoka is looking for Thrawn so she can find Ezra. Which, if I'm sort of on the wrong track, let us know in the comment section down below, because I want to know more about this.
yeah, I do as well. And there's no doubt we'll end up doing, like I said in the beginning show, we got some Star Wars surprises for you guys down the road, and at some point I'm sure we'll dig more into this kind of mythology and stuff with these guys, so we can be a little bit more familiar with it, and I think it'll be cool. But yeah, man, I think it's cool. I don't know anything about Thrawn though, but I am excited to see him. I know he was in the Rebels there. That's where they brought him back into canon.
Yeah, I
Um,
heard nothing but great things about Thrawn.
Same. I'm really excited to see where it goes. And then it kind of goes to this little epilogue there where Mando and Yoda, or I'm sorry, Mando and Grogu are hanging out at the ship, having another little moment, and then Ahsoka comes strolling in. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to train this guy, and you got to go to this ancient temple and take him to the hilltop and let him look into his own future," or something like that.
Yeah, and let Grogu choose his path, which I
Yeah.
really like that, because that's like the most Jedi thing to do, is you got to choose your own path.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I think so. That's going to lead us up to something else down the road. I imagine that's going to be pretty interesting. And she's mentioned there might be some other Jedi out there, so maybe we'll see some more. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see
I
where.
am curious about like what other Jedi right now, like are they like mentioning Luke Skywalker perhaps?
Maybe Obi-Wan.
It's a,
No, this is.
no, Obi-Wan's he's
He's
one
got to
with the
go
Force,
somewhere, dude.
but like yeah, like he could show up as a ghost, but do you
Okay.
really honestly feel like it could be Luke Skywalker?
No, because I mean, it could in theory, yes, but at the same time, Luke, it would be hard to do because Luke's old in real life, and this is right after Return of the Jedi. So I don't know how. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make sense to do that, but um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what other Jedi come out there and help out the Mando.
Yeah, like it's just like it's already like built up our interest, like to help us with these. I'm pretty sure what we're at the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe
Yeah,
so.
so it's already set up the story for the last 3 episodes, and I am so looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to Grogu and his progression. I'm looking forward to the dark saber. Like they set up so many good storylines to finish season 2 out very strong.
Dude, now listen to this for a second. What if Grogu and Groot start hanging out? The two G's, man.
Oh my gosh, that conversation would be epic.
No, so what do you think is going to go from here? We got a few episodes left. It's winding down. Boba Fett's still out there somewhere. I mean, what's going to happen here the last few episodes here?
I think what's going to happen is they're going to go to the tempo, and Grogu is going to decide, okay, I need to learn the ways of the Force again so I can help out my boy Mando, especially when the Empire is going to, after the temple hold side quest is over, that's when the Empire is going to come in and kidnap Grogu, and Mando's going to have to do this whole big rescue mission. And I feel like that's the direction we're going to go.
I like it. I don't
But I
know.
don't think, I think after today's episode, Fo, I do not think like for any Mandalorian like episodes and seasons they're going to do in the future, they're not going to split these two up.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It just because for
Because if
Grogu's
they
so
were going
important.
to do it, they would have done it in this episode.
Exactly. Yeah, Grogu's too important to the Boba Fett. Grogu's too important to the freaking Mando, dude.
Exactly.
So I think, I think those two are buddies, and they can't let each other go at this point. But yeah, I think it's going to go to the temple thing, and it might end on kind of a happy ending. I don't know, we'll see. But it's definitely going to go there, and I think we'll get some nice twists and turns along the way next couple episodes. I'm excited to see it, man. I'm excited. Again, big fan so far of this season of Mando. Every episode's been great. This is probably my favorite one, honestly. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's this one or the first or in
Yeah.
the first episode. It's between those two, and we're going to do a ranking of this season for each episode, so we'll be more detailed about that coming up.
It's going to be tough, man. I love so far. Mandalorian's done such a great job of expanding mythology of Star Wars universe, something that the sequel trilogy failed to do. It's they're adding more lore and mythology and things like that, and they're doing it the right way. They're doing it,
and everything makes sense.
Everything makes sense. They're not just pulling stuff up out of nowhere. It's organic, and it's I'm excited to see where it goes.
Naturally, and absolutely.
So I'm excited for more of it, man. Why don't you tell them where they can tell us their thoughts on today's episode?
You can do that in the comments section down below. Again, if you want to just inform us about Thrawn and Ezra, please do that, because we want to know more about that, which I'm sure we'll watch the Rebel series at some point. I'm not sure when just yet. So yeah, just let us know down in the comments section, and let's just get those discussion flowing.
Let's do it. And you can help us hunt for the good reels by finding us on Facebook, Instagram, Letterboxd, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts for longer episodes.
Absolutely. And of course, if you like this video and what we're doing, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. We're on that quest to 100 subs so we can see our boy Matt Bocci rap. I'm going to keep saying it until it happens. And of course, more importantly, ring that bell, ding, 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 so you can be notified when our next video is up and rolling.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. We will see you guys next time.
All right. I'm going to join my pumpkin, so I'll see you later.